E aí pessoal, aqui quem fala é o VeigaPlay, espero que estejam tudo bem com vocês. Hoje eu tô trazendo um joguinho novo aí, o Banisher Ghosts of New Eden. Um joguinho aí que saiu agora, recente, dia 3 de fevereiro, ou seja, ontem. O jogo foi desenvolvido pela Dontnod e publicado pela Fox Entertainment. É um jogo de RPG, né, de ação em terceira pessoa. Bom, galera, eu não sei muito mais sobre isso, então vamos descobrir junto comigo aí no jogo aí. Novo jogo, história, fácil, normal. Tá, história para jogadores que desejam focar na narrativa. É fácil para jogadores que querem aproveitar o jogo como um desafio de combate indulgente. Normal para jogadores que desejam desfrutar de uma experiência equilibrada. Ah, eu vou no normal, né? Ah, outro aviso, galera, que o jogo assim, na hora que você começa ele ali, ele dá um aviso de... como é que eu posso dizer? Sensível, ou seja, o jogo pode ter conteúdos que para algumas pessoas sejam sensíveis, ou seja, talvez cenas de luta, cenas de fantasma, algo do tipo assim que para alguém pode ser sensível. Então eu já vou deixando um aviso aí e bora começar a gameplay. Valeu, obrigado aí, não se esquece de se inscrever no canal e deixar o like para continuar fazendo esses vídeos aí. Fox.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Dinheiro.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
Nossa, tá bonito o gráfico, hein? Cê é louco.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
Ó, a voz
And a
desse
good
cara tá
day to
bonita,
you
hein?
too.
Cê é louco.
Are we in New England?
Parece a voz do meu avô. Ah, nem tem vô.
Welcome to America.
Bem-vindo à América.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
Then we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
Ué, eles são caçadores, será?
Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Vida ao vivo, vida aos vivos.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Ixi. É, a narração do jogo aí e tal, o contexto, contando as paradas do jogo aí é da hora, isso é legal. O gráfico tá aparentemente sem ter agora.
If this is
Tá bem
June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse, and twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
É, galera, o gráfico tá bonito, hein? Bem bacana, bem bonito. Tô jogando em 1440p.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Que é um grog. Partiu. Mover câmera. Padrão, movimentação, padrão.
Think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Bom, pelo que eu entendi, eles são um casal. É um casal de caçador de fantasma, né? Que é um chama Red e a outra Anteia. É, aí eles estão indo investigar um BO.
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Será que esse aqui é daqueles jogos de exploração que você tem que pegar nos itens? Se for assim, já perdi alguns. Vamos ver. Nossa, tá sensível a câmera, hein? Ah, não tá muito não, é só a imaginação mesmo. Olha os ratoides. Aqui, rato vagabundo.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Vamos ver como é que tá aqui. Ixi, tá bagaceiro aqui. Tá meio
Looks steady enough.
Beleza, então vamos então, né? Você tá falando.
Watch out!
Aí o estável aí, ó.
Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
Aprendiz ansioso demais. É, então ela quer dizer que ele é o aprendiz dela e
I can break my way through
pressiona
here.
RB para destruir elementos quebráveis. Ah, mano, da hora. É estilo Souls. Tá, vamos ver o que eu tenho aqui de elementos quebráveis então. Olha, cadê a bexiga? Ah, aqui. Entendi. É bem rapidinho a movimentação desse jogo aqui. É estilo um Soulzinho assim, tipo, os controles, claro, né? Não digo do jogo, falo controle, porque é RB. Pulou igual o Kratos agora. Eita bexiga, lá vem um Jack Chan já.
You do not
Já
belong
tomou
here.
uma na lata, porque eu sou embaçado, filho. Já tomou outro, já. Vem, vem. Bota a cara, bandido mal. Ui! Que não,
Everything
cachorro.
all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer.
Apenas andarilhos
You?
sorrateiros.
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
É. Esquema de luta é, como eu disse, é o estilo em Souls aí de luta. Que eu falo assim, é RB, LB, mas tá mais pra God of War. Esquema de bater assim, é bem parecido assim. Opa, o que é isso aqui? Ah, é um bagulho bugado. Tá bonitinho o jogo, cara. Gostei, tô achando bonitinho. Ah, tem coisa que é só enganação, só você não consegue passar pra pegar.
Oh, more wanderers.
Olha ele brigando lá.
Behind you!
Ó. Um backstabzinho.
As easy as falling off a box.
Interessante, vamos lá, vamos continuar.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever. This doesn't look well.
Achei que o cara ia vir aqui, não veio? Aqui vai ter pancada, certeza. Tá com uma cara de que tem um maluco doido aqui, ó.
Down you go.
Ah lá, banimento. Atacar com suas armas enche o indicador de banimento. Quando o indicador de banimento estiver cheio, pressione A para banir seu alvo.
Time to
Legal.
procure.
Tá. Ah, foi conforme eu esperava mesmo. Vamos ler uma cartilha. Um bilhete úmido e ensanguentado. Talvez essas palavras se percam no tempo, mas devo escrevê-las. A data não sei dizer. Sei que é o mês de junho do ano 1695. Achei que fôssemos estar mais seguros em Providência. Achei que finalmente veríamos as crianças de novo e os campos de trigo dourado ressoariam com suas risadas. A mãe delas agora está morta e vou me juntar a ela em breve. Algo insidioso caminha pelas estradas. Espíritos terríveis nos pegaram. New Eden está amaldiçoada. Você que está lendo isso agora, eu lhe digo, fuja. Ixi, o cara já dando aviso, eu já tô aqui
These
mesmo.
people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
É, eu gosto. Esses jogos assim com as paradas assim eu curto, hein, cara. Esse joguinho assim com exploração, pá, é muito bom. Quebrar tudo, né, pra ver o que tem. Ah, galera, tô gravando sem webcam porque a minha cam deu problema. Aí acabou, não tem dinheiro pra comprar outra e...
Well, you tried.
Ah, esse aqui era um pouquinho mais fortinho. Eu quero saber se ele tem backstab, como é que é. Aqui não pula, não desce, não pega nada lá embaixo. Tá, vambora. Tá sendo, por enquanto, é bem linear. Mas tá da hora. Dá um caceta aqui.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Aqui, ó, tá vendo?
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Eu curti a
When we
voz
get to
deles.
town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Sempre. Always. 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 Cidade de New Eden.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Tem Isso é louco, essa cidade aqui tá dominada por espíritos.
It'll be
Ai,
good to see
foda.
Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Olha o cara olhando nós aqui, ó.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Ah, tá dando. Tinha um cara aqui, né? Tinha um tiozinho aqui. É, era aqui mesmo? Ah, não. Pra procurar a hospedaria. Hospedaria, docas, cemitério. Hospedaria para cá.
This must be the inn.
Ah, já ia errar, já não ia ali, eu tava indo para outro canto já. Nossa, lugar lascado de rataiada.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you.
Ó,
Sirs,
galera, era
madam.
tempo da escravidão ainda.
Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
Caraca.
Terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Caraca. Você acha que aconteceu? Seus médicos não puderam salvar? Não poderiam. Vamos ver isso.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Caraca. Sobre maldição, por que a cidade está tão vazia? Você estuda demonologia. Tá, por que a cidade está...
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Entendi. Onde eles foram?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Eles voltarão?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Beleza. Vamos ver se ele estuda demonologia.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
Tá.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
Caraca.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Beleza, vamos dar continuação.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Beleza. Então vamos então, brode. Cola, bora, partiu. É, vocês viram, né? O negócio pegou.
Damn
Pegou
it,
feio a
Charles.
cidade, hein?
Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
É. Eu pensei em responder que essas pessoas eram idiotas, mas... Às vezes é, às vezes não, né? Coitado, não dá pra saber, né? Não tem outro lugar pra ir, tem dinheiro. É um jogo que tem bastante diálogo, né? Se for parar pra ver assim. Conversa é o forte aqui.
Antea, Red.
Eles conhecem.
Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
É, você é louco. Ah, vou perguntar, galera, porque vamos fazer um joguinho bem
How
bacana.
were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Entendi.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles
Essa
present
tá meio
about the house.
travadinha.
His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
Eles deram mais foco
You can
nos
count on
principal.
us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Os principais eles deram mais foco. Os secundários
We'll
ficam meio
take a
pá.
look around, if that's all right.
Os personagens secundários aí ficou meio essa daí mesmo.
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Você desbloqueou sua primeira dica. Ela contém informações. Tá. Ah, diferentes. Diferente. Beleza. Beleza, vamos.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Entendi. Cada vez que você vai investigando, você vai descobrindo mais sobre as pessoas. Pacote de cartas de Charles, 21 de fevereiro de 1687. Nossa. Pagante. Galera, vou deixando ele aqui pra vocês pausar e ler. Eu vou lendo aqui rapidinho. Beleza. Vou fazer bem certinho aí pra vocês curtir também, né? 5 de janeiro de 1685. Beleza, as cartas de amor dele pra ela. Esse cara era um apaixonado. Ó! Caraca! As cartas são de datas bem diferentes, são datas. Mas as cartas foram mudando o conteúdo.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Tá, aqui não tem mais nada. Vamos dar uma explorada aqui no quintal. Opa. Rapaz, tem coisa pra explorar, hein? Rapaz.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Quem que é esse Bachelor? Esse cara de cachorro manco. Beleza, acho que aqui embaixo... Ah, tá, tem mais esse aqui. Mais uma carta. Agora dela pra ele. Ah não, é de um amigo esse aqui, Eleanor.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Beleza, vamos subir. É uma casinha grande.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Peruquinha pro calvão de cria.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Beleza. Investigar tudo. Um rei precioso de um conjunto de xadrez protegido por um domo de vidro.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Aham. No mapa mundi. Magalanica. Sei lá de que época que é esse aqui. É, da época que eles estão, né? Burro. Vamos inspecionar esse aqui. Versos da Bíblia rabiscados. Eita, o jogo envolve Bíblia, rapaz. Jó, capítulo 7, versículo de 13 ao 15. Quando digo minha cama me confortará, meu sofá aliviará minhas queixas, então você me assusta com sonhos e me aterroriza com visões. De modo que minha alma escolheu o estrangulamento e a morte em vez da minha vida. Ela vem até mim em sonhos.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Ah, que cara folgado. Tá, mas vamos continuar até chegar lá, galera, pra não ficar voltando. Tô de furto, tem. Fazer rapidinho aqui, já que eu entendi como é que é esse negócio agora. Bilhete de Charlie. Ninguém neste lado das águas, poucas pessoas do outro sabem vir para New Eden como ministro para fazer pesquisa sobre o Novo Mundo, em nome de Irmandade da Estola. Tá, isso aqui não é nada demais. Só um livro teológico. Caraca, massa, hein? Bastante livro, bastante coisa. Livro teológico de novo. Aí, ó, tem bastante livro, pra quem quiser ler sobre teologia. Vamos ver o que tem nesta carta. Bilhete de Charles. O que todos esses sonhos têm em comum? Seriam eles uma promessa do dia do juízo final ou um pesadelo vindo? Visões, prenúncio, alguém está por trás disso. Quem é o verdadeiro alvo e o que fez com que essa raiva explodisse? Preciso saber como entra em nossas cabeças. O sono não oferece mais descanso. Isso não pode continuar. Ixi, o cara já nem tava dormindo mais.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Legal o esquema de... Esse esquema de como que eles fazem pra... Bom, aqui a gente viu tudo, né? Que beleza, vimos tudo nesse quarto. Vamos ver este aqui. Ah, peguei. De onde os pesadelos vêm? Lembro dos ensinamentos dos meus mestres. Que Deus abençoe suas almas. Caraca. É, galera, vai lendo isso aí pra vocês verem. É. Muito doido, muito doido. Beleza. Temos bastante. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Um broche de prata comumente usado por Charles, é gravado com uma espada de 3 punhos distinta. Legal.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Aqui não tem nada. Eis que os filhos são a herança do Senhor e o fruto do ventre, seu galardão. Salmo 127. 3 gotas de óleo de lavanda em infusão camomila antes de dormir. Acontece. Ah, tá. Eveline. Médico. Ele foi no médico. E aqui temos mais uma nota dele. Minha querida irmã, Charles está morto. Não consigo distinguir a direita da esquerda. Não posso dizer que dia é ou há quanto tempo meu Charles partiu. Meu mundo se desfez. Nada aconteceu como deveria. Não pude ir ao funeral. Que vergonha. Como falhei com meu querido marido. Simplesmente não consegui encontrar forças para sair de casa e andar até o local onde Charles morreu. Lá para vê-lo, enterrado. Que o Senhor tenha misericórdia e guie nossos amigos até nós antes que seja tarde demais. New Eden não vai durar muito mais tempo sem meu amado marido para protegê-lo. Não tenho mais palavras em mim, mas achei que você, que eu amava tanto, deveria saber sobre sua passagem. Meu amor, Esther. Ah, a irmã dela.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Ah lá. Dica exausta por sofrimento Esther tal. Aqui é o coisa. Esther Davenport não se despediu adequadamente do marido e agora sofre com isso. Ah, entendi.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Beleza. Eu acho que aqui tá concluído. Pegamos tudo que tinha aqui. Vamos descer então e resolver essa parada na pancada. Beleza, moça. Vamos nessa então.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
Vamos ver.
How may I help?
Ah, eu nem vou mexer muito com isso aqui, galera,
We must
para não
make our
ficar
way
muito
To the
prolongado.
cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
E perguntar sobre os sonhos, blá blá blá. Aqui tá fechado. Cadê a porta? Ah, é lá. Mas vamos embora então, vamos pra pancadaria.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
É, galera, essa época aí o bagulho era doido, hein? Esse que tinha muito bichão cabuloso.
You be alright?
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Para encontrar a localização do seu próximo objetivo, abra seu mapa. Nossa, é grandaço o Bregenite aqui. Beleza, vamos lá no cemitério. O que essa velha pedorrida tá fazendo aqui fora? Aqui? Vai pra dentro, mulher. Nem sei se é velha.
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry. But if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Tá, vamos lá.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Nome pode ajudar.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Entendi. Vamos lá, perguntar rapidinho.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here, and yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
Beleza, então vambora, vamos seguir viagem. Adios.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Será que é pra cá? Vamos conversar com esse cidadão aqui. Fala comigo!
Out of my way.
Eita, pipoco, maluco, é brabo, hein? Sai do meu caminho, mocoronga.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's Banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tá. Sobre a maldição, vamos fazer a mesma pergunta.
Tell me
pra
about
ver?
the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A Banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Vamos ver se ele tem maus sonhos
The
também.
nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night.
Caraca,
Well, there you
cabuloso.
are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Olha o jeito desse cara. Ah, nem vou perguntar mais nada. Esse cara é muito
I bid you
zerruelo.
good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
É, então a galera não sabe diferenciar o dia da noite, porque o clima aqui tá pesadão. Pesadão! Cemitério, não vou ler isso, né? Vamos lá, vamos foco na pancadaria. Rato.
A wisp, so close to town.
Um fogo fato. O cemitério está fechado por ordem do governador. Aqui vai rolar a chicoteada, eu acho, hein?
Where are you leading me?
Ó, quando tá correndo dá um ataque alto, fi. LB para bloquear. Ô, puxão brabo.
No one is safe here.
Decocção, o que é uma decocção? Ah, um curador de vida.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Galitéria. Beleza, vamos lá. Agora chegamos na parte boa do jogo, hein? E agora, vou por cima ou vou por baixo? Opa, tem um bagulho aqui. Um crogosmelo, um fungo. Ó, ainda bem que eu vim aqui. Pirita. Eita, é nada que esse jogo aqui vai ter que fazer uma... Tá, não sobe aqui, tem que voltar pelo mesmo caminho, não tem como pular. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Com um banidor você sente lugares e objetos que foram marcados por fantasmas. Quando estiver próximo a esses elementos, seus anéis de banimento serão acionados e acenderão com uma aura laranja. Mova-se para encontrar a fonte.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Apagou o anel. Tá, já não é volta lá. Tô dando uma investigadinha só. Caraca, é gigantesco o cemitério, mano. Vamos pegar esses itens aqui, deve servir pra alguma coisa. Caraca. É gigante o bagulho. Ó, escolher um couro. Aí, ó. Viu, galera? Por que tem que explorar? Exploração é a alma do negócio. Agora vamos lá, voltar lá pra onde nós tava lá. Inspecionar outra tombinha. Ah, olha aí o que eu achei.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Tá, encontramos o local onde que ele morreu. Beleza. Agora falta... Não sei se é pra lá ou é pra cá, mas... Aqui é onde que eu tava. Aqui não tem como passar, então vamos lá. Mano, será que é aqui? Mas não tem nada aqui. Ali em cima eu já fui também. Ah, quer ver? A pancadaria vai começar a comer solto aqui. Vamos inspecionar
A
aqui.
memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Ó, realizar virtual. Ó, ritual. Banidores podem realizar rituais. A natureza do local determina qual ritual deve ser realizado. Realizar um ritual consome recursos, mesmo que você selecione um ritual incorreto. Eita, para revelar as memórias você deve realizar um ritual de remontar. Tá.
Mixing pyrite with those plants I found should work. In each stain hides a story.
Caraca, cabulosaço. Oh, que bagulho.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Caraca, o bicho era forte, hein? Caraca, maluco.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Foi um bichão, tia. Um bichaço, um bichaço. Bíblia de Charles encontrado meio queimadura no cemitério, está aberto em Jó 7:3. Quando digo minha cama me confortará, meu sofá aliviará minhas queixas, então você me assusta com sonhos e me terroriza com visões, de modo que minha alma escolheu o estrangulamento e a morte. Este vínculo está encharcado com a essência do fantasma de Charles. Depois que o encerramento for executado por Anteia, o laço entre o fantasma e o mundo será cortado para sempre.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Oh, man. Legal. Vamos abrir aqui pra ver o que tem aqui, só pra pegar aqui o Bergenite. E vamos voltar lá pro O tumuloide, tumulozoide. O túmulo dele tá fácil, tá aqui embaixo. Aqui. Parece explora mais. Bíblia de chá. Tá, essa daqui é para remontar. Force um fantasma ou espectro aparecer. Force um flagelo aparecer. Então é esse aqui.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
Interessante esse jogo, que é diferente, cara, meio diferentão assim. Ó, cabulosão.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here.
Vamos ver se vai aparecer a carinha dele.
I know you're here.
Olha ele aí, que doideira.
You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Por que você não esperou por nossa ajuda? Vamos ver o que ele vai
Why
falar.
did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising, despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Tá, vamos lá. Deixa eu apertar aqui.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Cabuloso. Vamos direto à ação agora.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman.
Estranho.
Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost. And I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character.
Parece que tá chuviscando ali.
Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Ah, da hora esse bagulho.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Da hora, da hora.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
Ela ficou triste, hein? Não é fácil, não. Vamos lá, Esther. Nossa,
Hey,
Mark.
Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace. And you deserve to rest.
Nem sei se é esse caminho. Tô vendo se não tem nada pra mim catar aqui. Coitado, cara. Foi querer enfrentar o bicho louco sozinho. Ué, a casa do mulher atrás do cemitério? Que cabuloso.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Beleza, né?
You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
Fechou, tô vazando. Falou. Cadê a porta? Ah, é aqui. Vamos lá então, dormir com o Redinho. Ah, é Red. Eita, que barulho foi esse? Ah, é, não vou conversar com você não.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Huh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Eu vou perguntar só sobre os maldições.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in this door. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
Tá, só sobre a capela que essa é nova.
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tá. Sobre a loja também, que novidade.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
Tá, chega. Vamos continuar.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Chega de conversa, vocês noiam aí. Escolhe pra cima. Ah, não vou trocar ideia com você não. Você vai dormir. Eu vou dormir aqui na casa do lampião. Vamos ver o que é aqui. Pegar. Pegar. Vamos pegar tudo. A Daniel vai dormir com o Redinho. Ai, Redinho. Aí, o Redinho tá aí. Vamos descansar com o Redinho.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Vou mandar essa.
That
Fiquei na
wasn't
dúvida
Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
Tá. Ah, eu acho que tem sim. Vamos colocar essa.
We are Banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
E agora? Tá, vamos colocar isso aqui pra ver.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Ah, teve pesadelo. Vixe.
Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Bom, galerinha, fechou? Vamos encerrar por aqui hoje. Espero que tenha curtido aí o vídeo. O jogo é bom, tem uma temática diferente, é uma temática assim, meio que um terrorzinho assim, muito bacana. E nem parece ter que ele é um RPG, mas caraca, é muito da hora. Tipo, ele é um RPG assim de terror assim, tal, ação, bem da hora. Bom, espero que vocês tenham curtido aí. Quem curtiu, não esquece de deixar o like e se inscrever no canal. Valeu, é nóis, até a próxima aí. Esse jogo que eu vou dar continuação, porque esse é muito topzinho. Valeu, fui, é nóis.